Day 2 post-op, double mastectomy. I'm a little hoarse. I think the tubing in my throat catching up. For my recovery, one thing I am doing is eating pineapple and adding bromelain, which helps with bruising. I have been a big proponent of collagen. I don't care what the studies say. Anecdotally, I know it works for me. So I'm continuing to keep that in my coffee. My great mug that my True Fusion family sent me, having some coffee in that. And with collagen, I do cinnamon and full fat cream in that. I am resting well. I slept great last night because I love my bed and I was on pain meds. But I slept great. I was really apprehensive about sleeping because sleep is my superpower and I hate the world when I don't get sleep. When they removed my implants, I found out yesterday when I was in the hospital and the doctors made the round, Dr. Mann and Dr. Johnson, they said they were nasty. And again, those were my second pair because I popped the first pair. I'm very fast twitch, doing heavy bag work when I lived in Atlanta. And so that means that silicone has been leaking in my system. And they said it was in that pocket and they were nasty. So those of you with breast implants, I don't know how you're gonna do it, but make sure if they've been many years in there, get your MRI. I've done mammogram, ultrasound the whole time I've had them. No one's ever picked up anything. Again, my group at Hutch didn't even call in an MRI with my cancer diagnosis. Dr. Marion Johnson did that, and that's where the implants were found. So I guess that's my one message today. If you have implants and you've had them for any certain amount of time, go have an MRI and make sure they're not leaking. So that's interesting, and I can't help but think, and even Dr. Johnson said this, that I may feel better not having them in there, even while I'm recovering. I'm trying to stay on top of my pain. I don't like taking medicine. I'm sober 31 years, I always say that, so taking any sort of medicine is just hard for me up here, but I'm doing it. I'm staying on top of the pain. It's wild. My skin looks good, they said. I won't show you my chest. Maybe I'll show you later. But so far, that all looks good. And another big, for those of you who know someone going through any sort of mastectomy, unilateral, bilateral, where you have drains, I have these little, they go around your waist. See? So it goes around my waist and I can wear whatever I want, open front, and they'll hold the drains. So I want to keep telling y'all, I have read every single message and they're so impactful to me. They warm my heart. They lift my spirits. I've gotten more flowers today. So thank you. And know that I feel so loved by all of you from all over the country, basically. And it's very overwhelming. I was telling Dr. Lisa that I don't think twice about hopping on a plane and going to someone. I did it twice or 3 times last year two had lost kids, one had lost her mom. But being on the receiving end is tough. And so it's a good lesson, growth experience to receive that kind of love and help. And I know I'm worth it, it's just hard. So takeaway for today, I slept well. I love having a good bed. I'm gonna keep hammering. Movement is so key because I know that's why I'm doing so well, because not only moving, like running, but moving in all angles, ranges of motion, like my movement play classes that I've designed. I know that's a huge reason why I'm able to move around. I've been flushing the toilet with my foot because when I was in the hospital, the knob was so high and you're not supposed to lift your hands above shoulder or your arms above shoulder. That's about it for a few weeks. So what if I didn't have that mobility in my hips and flexibility in my legs to flush the toilet? So, and I don't want that staying in the toilet. You got to dump the drain, it's blood. And then of course I'm peeing a lot because I'm hydrating a lot. So, one more thing. I stewed some prunes before I went to the hospital because pain meds can constipate you. And I sure don't want to get impacted. And I sure don't want my husband coming down there to help me unpack. So I fix those pre-surgery, eating those, the pineapple and the bromelain together helps with bruising, and then collagen. And again, thank y'all. I'll just keep messaging the journey. Haven't touched my hair yet because I'm afraid to get my hands up that high. So this is it. This is what you get. All right. Thanks, guys.